by Kim Russell, I believe was her name. Fantasia Blueberry. Now, I am a fan of Fantasia. I've had a few little boxes that I found at one of the local stores before, and pink lemonade was one of them. Unfortunately, I don't have any to review, so definite try though. I've also had the mango, which is pretty good. It's also pumpkin spice I've had as well. It's good, but I'm not too big of a pumpkin pie fan, but if you love pumpkin pie, buy it. Excuse me, buy it. It's tremendous. Anyways, on to this review. Fantasia Blueberry. I've got my normal setup, 35-inch Syrian, an Egyptian bowl, the coconut coals that I'm using, and the super lay hose, just water in the base. But on to cut and smell. The cut on this is kind of choppy. It's got a couple stems in it. Not a lot, but enough to notice. The smell, it's got a blueberry smell, but it's also got like an undertone of like alcohol, like a drink. But it's not overpowering, it's not too bad. It is pretty red, like all the other Fantasias I've noticed. It will dye your fingers, so be careful when you're using it. I usually use like a fondue fork and fluff it up and just drop it into a bowl, making sure it's not going over top. So I mean, it's got a decent cut to it. It's, you know, like a traditional choppy cut. There are a few stems. I mean, I can pick one out. It's right here on the top. It's pretty big. I just leave them in. I don't care. So Fantasia Blueberry, cut and smell. It's got a decent smell to it. It's got the normal Fantasia cut. I mean, it's kind of like a choppy cut. Some stems, but not too bad overall. On to smoke and taste. Now I will have to say I just put the coals on, so there we go. Decent amount of smoke. Nice fluffy white clouds. Now the taste on this. It kind of threw me the first time I tried it when I got it in, because it wasn't really a blueberry taste. I mean, the blueberry's there, but if you've ever had Fruity Pebbles, and I've heard this from many other people, it tastes like Fruity Pebbles. I loved it when I was a kid. I still like it now, and that's what it tastes like. I mean, it's got, I mean, you can definitely taste the blueberry in it, but it's definitely got some other fruity flavors in there. It's not a bad taste though, I like it. There's no tingle in my throat. You definitely get the taste on the way in and on your exhale on the way out. And it smells great. So, overall, for smoke, quality, taste quality, the cut, the flavor, the smell, I'm going to give this one 7.5, just because it doesn't live up to blueberry, but it's got a very good flavor to it. So the only reason why I'm giving this 7.5 is because it says it's blueberry, but it doesn't really taste like blueberry. I mean, it's got a hint of blueberry, but I would say it's more like Fruity Pebbles than blueberry. So, 7.5, it's not a bad rating. I'm just giving it the lower rating because it doesn't taste like blueberry. In the long run, give it a try. You're probably going to like it. I mean, the Fantasia line, everything that I've tried so far has had a very good flavor to it. Even the pumpkin spice that I've tried, I'm not a fan of the pumpkin myself, but it's got a good taste to it. So give them a try. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Please give me more comments. The coconut coals I've used, I used them on my last review. My dog's shaking right below me. This review as well, they're lasting definitely more than an hour. Probably an hour and 10 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes, depending on how much I'm really going at it. 3 coals, I haven't had to add any extras, so give them a try. Thanks for watching. I'll give you a few puffs on the way out and keep smoking. And also before I go, I'd like to thank the hookah.com, Hookaholic forums, and Hookah domain for letting me post up my reviews. Keep the comments guys coming, and thanks, and keep smoking.